Alright, here we go. Wow, nice little ride, like it's nice and windy. And the good thing about the old KLR is that it's like a tractor. It sounds like a tractor sometimes. Get some good lean angle. If you go slow enough, you can work out your corners really nicely. It's like walking through a corner, but actually on a bike. Oh yeah, this is good. So it says it's icy when it's cold, and it's not cold. I've had to take the bloody thermal lining out of my jacket this morning. Oh, that was a bit early. Just down so low, this thing. It was like a diesel. Oh, there's the fucking lookout, I guess. Oh, here we go. This'll do. No pumping. This'll do. Got soft set ground, not too bad. Rumitaka Prison. Where are we? Come on, where's the fucking camera? So that is the Rumitaka Prison. Right next to it, to the right, is the National Rifle Range, where they have all the rifle competitions, shooting competitions. Off into the distance you can see sort of a little bit of Trentham Camp, then Trentham Racecourse, and I think where we're staying is around to the left over there. that large white building. But that's the Hutt Valley. Ka-ching. I only went to Trentham Camp once when I was in the military, and that was to uplift a broken truck. Oh no, was it? No, we took broken trucks up and took repaired shit back down to Burnham. Alright. That's all very cool. Daddy long legs. Alright. So this takes us down into Whiteman's Valley, I think. Unless, oh yeah, this is the right way. So I guess we're at the top of a hill here. Cattle. To think that we're like within, over that hill there is the capital city of New Zealand. Honestly, if you drew a line, I think you'd probably less than maybe 15k from the seat of government of New Zealand, and you've got, or maybe say 20k, say you're 20k from there, but you've got a rural, like pretty rural area where people are farming. Whiteman Valley Road. This comes down to the other end of, I think it's Upper Hutt. It's still, I guess it is Upper Hutt. Comes in at the other end anyway. A fellow biker. Oh yeah, this is good shit. I mean, honestly, if you were if you picked me up and dumped me in a just blindfolded, boom, here, where are you? I would go, rural Northland. Because there is a lot of similarities. But then I look at these bushes here. So these bushes, from my time when I was a farmer in Taranaki, when I was farming, I wasn't farming at all, when I went and stayed on my uncle's farm, those hedges, or barberry hedges, fucking sharp, and from what I understand, they only use them in the lower north of the North Island. Maybe they do in the South Island, I'm not sure, but barberry hedges are very big in Taranaki, and well, we just saw them there, so maybe in the Wellington Wairarapa area. So if I didn't see those, I'd say this could be rural Northland, apart from the fact that this road would not be sealed. If this was rural Northland, this would be a gravel road. Oh, there's some nice bumps there. But apart from the barberry hedges and the not gravel road, this could be pretty much anywhere in New Zealand, apart from maybe the South Island, I think. Could be anywhere in the North Island of New Zealand. Daffodils are out. Fucking love daffodils. I mean, daffodils, here I am going into me sensitive side. Daffodils and jonquils and freesias are like my most favourite flower. Lady running on the road, running really fast. Way too fast. Not a lot of room. It is a very skinny road. But the advantage is that it's not made of fucking gravel, which it would be up north. So, interesting. I don't know what those yellow placards are. They might be kilometre marks, maybe. Maybe that's why she's running so fast. Maybe she's in the middle of a race. Sun beaming through the clouds there. Hand of God. Oh, pothole. Oh yeah, 4. I guess we've probably done a K maybe since the 5. The advantage of a motorcycle when it's a skinny road, you do have options. Narrow Neck Road. Looks like they're doing a biking course maybe. So we're going to stop up here. We're just going to pull into this intersection here. Now, if I read Google Maps correctly, oh, there's some more beautiful daffodils. Look at those. Don't they look fucking beautiful? Now, if I read Google Maps correctly, we've got another corner similar to the one up about 15 minutes ago. So, essentially, we do a 90-degree to head back into town. So we go on a place called, I think it's Wallaceville Road. So we go down Wallaceville Road, and that should take us back into Upper Hutt. Wow, that's a nice looking house. Stop cars. Cha-cha-cha. Alright, city centre Wallaceville, there we go. We're going to turn right to go out the main Hutt Valley. Oh, and I don't even think it's just a slow the fuck down corner. It's a 35. But, oh yeah, someone's burning Macra Kappa. Someone's burning Macra Kappa. Sweet, so... Oh, it's a bit of a breeze. It's a bit breezy. So I think we climb back up the hill. Climb back up the hill and then drop back down into Upper Hutt. There's a Hutt Valley Gun Club. Flags are up. Those sheds have seen better days. Oh, can't get a line in that corner because of the fucking pothole. So what do? You adjust your speed. And around, and around, and around. Oh, that's interesting flowers. Gorse flowers interspersed with those orange flowers. Ho ho ho, look at this, there we go. And there is Upper Hutt. Big pothole. And I think, looking at the time, it's 11:15. We'll go to the car museum and hopefully we'll sit in there, have a coffee and then go through. go from here, go this way. And this way again. It was a nice little ride, even though it was a little bit wet. It looks like it's going to get wetter. Look at that. It's fucking coming down up that valley now. Well, it didn't take too long. Slow down. Doing 50. Now we're looking for somebody drive. There's an old Mac in there. Is that a Mac? That's Kenworth. There used to be a place in here that had oh no, it's a Star. There used to be a place in here that had I don't think it's that one. Is it this one? Yes it is. George Daniels. George Daniels! Not the magician, I don't think. These bikes still here. Pets or animals. Park over there. So this is the car museum. Obviously I'm talking quietly because it is a car museum. Man. This is pretty cool. Might be a KLR in there, guaranteed. Oh, hang on. Might be somewhere on this side. Oh, I remember I used to have that bottom dumper down there. It was a fun hoe, I think. Maybe. All these bloody Matchbox and fun-ho cars. This is a mean collection. Looked like Dinky at the bottom. Dinky toys, military. I think as a young fella growing up, we all had these sort of things. Scamel transporters, Dinkies. Cool. Cool stuff. Oh, what's this? Oh, this would be the old General Motors factory, which was here in Wellington. So much stuff. Oh, dinky tractor in the box. Very cool. Right, I just turned off the mic because in the camera, but then I saw these. These are fantastic. Look at that king tiger. Sherman. Jugged tiger. Stug. Little T36 something Russian tanks. Don't know much about Russian tanks. Panzer 3, Panzer 4, sorry, Panzer 4. Another tiger. Panzers. God damn it, this is good. Boys at home have got one of these. They've got a remote control one, which I think that is the remote control one. But it's just been turned into a just a static one. Oh, that is awesome. Look at that. Look at that camo on that. Those are impressive. Very impressive. I really like that. Look at this. Supercars. Larry Perkins. Craig McLaughlin. Oh, these are so cool. All right, so this is the museum to start with. The old Muzzy. Fat boy. '68 Mustang. Oh, yes. We got here, looks like a matchless. It's nothing in that one. Little Suzuki GT125 aerial at the back. This thing here, Triumph. It's an early Triumph, 1916. 2.5 horsepower. Datsun, 72 Datsun. Pretty sure mate had one of those. I think. Is it a 120? It's just called a Datsun Coupe. He used to have a 120Y. Alright, there's been hours in here. An Indian. And the old man reckoned he had an Indian. My grandfather used to ride an Indian when he was doing culling. Not culling, but like home kill. He'd ride around on that with his 303 strapped to his back. Reckon he could get those... he reckons he could get those foot pads scraping the ground. He was a bit of a hoon, was my granddad. 41 Jeep. And an actual Hummer. Is it a Condor? Don't know a lot about them at all. Swiss military. Okay. Humvee. Wonder where this one came from. Let's have a read. Oh, someone's touched something. Well, they were going to look at replacing the rovers with them. It's up armoured with additional panels. They don't have a park. They don't have a park gear due to the recoil of the 50s that they had on the top of them. That's fucking awesome, but way too big for New Zealand roads. Kaiser. That's that's a mark I've never heard of. Never heard of a Kaiser. Very, very cool. This place is just amazing. The old station wagon Berliner. Used to have one of these, but I had an 87, which was a VK. This is a VL. It's in very good condition. Mine wasn't. Well, it looks like his doors at the front had dropped. And mine did as well. It's in good nick though. Man, that looks awesome. Yeah, wouldn't you know it? This bloody K, yeah, is owned by someone I know. And I did not know he lived in Upper Hutt. Because it's been many, many years since I've caught up with Half Man. That is something else. Wayne's World. Wayne's World. Party on. Excellent. Your pacer. Look at the fucking curves on this thing. This is just insane. What a beautiful car. A Lincoln Zephyr. That's insane. Man, that looks so cool. The old Dodge Viper. That is one fucking mean car. Mean car. Citroen. The colour on this is amazing. So this is a Vauxhall Viva, not like the Vauxhall Viva that my parents had when I was a kid. I think they had a 4-door, and it definitely didn't have an 8 inside it. colour is cool as. So this car's had a full resto, right down, full strip resto. That is amazing. Beautiful, just outstanding. Plymouth Superbird. Oh yeah. I'm hoping that noise is the roof expanding in the heat, but I think it might be rain, which is not impressive, because I have to ride home. But it stopped. Alright, so this is the Wellington Car Museum. It's located in Upper Hutt. It is probably, if you're a car person or are just interested in the history of cars and bikes and matchbox cars and dinky toys and car memorabilia, anything like that, this is a place you need to come and see. There are some absolutely outstanding examples of all sorts of vehicles. I mean, where else are you going to see a Hummer sitting next to a Harley with Bel Airs and Novas and even the old family station wagon Commodores, bloody Evos and Skylines, and just, there's so much stuff here. And they're all in immaculate condition. It is probably I think this is just out the gate. I could spend hours here, and I have spent hours here. So, yeah, super recommended. Super recommended. Just love it. Best morning I've had in Wellington ever. Right, so that is the car museum. I don't know why it's not looking at it. Probably because it's facing the wrong way. No, there we go. That's the car museum there. This is the road it's on, right outside where all the skid marks are. So yeah, great place to come and have a nosy. It was so cool. That was like probably one of the best attractions I've ever been to. Do I recommend? Yes. Do I recommend 100%? Yes. So what you can't see, because I didn't bother to put a camera on my helmet, is that we're passing Trentham Camp on the right hand side, so in the part that you can't see. And there are a lot of Unimogs still present at the camp. I would have thought that they would have got rid of those. Oh, there's some 4-ton trailers as well. yeah, I would have thought that they would have got rid of most of the mods by now, seeing as they came into service in 1985. Yeah, 1984, 1985 is when Unimogs came into service. So that's it's nearly 50 years ago. Jesus, 40 something years ago. Ooh, a bit of wind. So some of those trucks will be getting pretty old by now, although of course they updated them as they went through, but some of them will be getting pretty old. Yeah, man, that still buzzing over that museum. That was just so cool, and so close. I mean, I didn't really have to ride there. I could have just walked, but why walk when you've got a motorcycle? You know what, I was going to go back to the barracks, but I think I'm going to ride down and see if I can find the sea. Because I haven't actually been into Wellington town yet, so if I ride this way, I should be able to get to a point where I can see the sea. I've got to go right here at this roundabout that everyone seems to be stopping for when there's no fucking cars coming. Come on, fuck's sake. People who eat trumpets. Now, it says Lower Hutt, Wellington, go left, so I'm going to go that way. That's a fucking rough road. Ooh, Hutterard. I think this is a roundabout, but maybe it's not. No, it's a merge lane. I don't know where this takes me to. Stokes Valley, tighter. Don't know. Oh, I've got to change lanes, I think, to get into the other one. Oh, do I? No. Fuck it. I'm just going to go to tighter. Wherever tighter is. I don't think I've ever been to Stokes Valley. Oh, a couple of guys on bikes there. There's a bridge. That's a massive bridge. Tighter, Lower Hutt. Oh, you can get to Lower Hutt this way. It's fucking raining again. So this is Lower Hutt. Surely you can see the sea from this way. I mean, I don't know, it's a bit of a... This reminds me of riding around in Wellington where the fucking roadsides haven't been mowed. It looks like it's almost a... nobody comes down here, what's the point? Stokes Valley, you go left. But there's a gut, like you can see through where that river goes. The river must go out to sea. Taita 99. I guess the sea will be that way. Not sure. I guess this has taken us to the beach. I'm not sure. I wouldn't know. I've never been here. Like, honestly, 99 Taita Avalon. Maybe I do need to go into the other lane. I don't know. I'm not sure. But I'm going anyway. Follow these guys. They probably know where they're going. I don't know. I want to go to see the beach. I'm picking. But this is, oh, daffodils! I'm thinking this is the way. How do people not see that car? Like, everyone seemed to be like... Oh, okay, maybe I'm going down the wrong road. Oh no, the houses are getting a bit flashy. Maybe that's just like the worst house, best street type thing. Well, we must be getting close to the sea. There's a big Budakawa. You can usually tell an area by the amount of car park on the road. Taita City Centre. I don't know which city that is. Wellington City? I don't know. I am actually lost here. So I'm going to go this way, follow this road here. Don't know what this is, but raised pedestrian crossings generally mean you're in a residential area. So I don't know where we're going. This is probably not the way to the sea. Maybe I need to do a bit of a U-E. No, maybe if I go right it'll... At the end here I might get there. So... We'll see. I think I'm probably going to have to gas up before I head north to Napier on Friday. Just because I've been just fucking zooming around here, wasting all my petrol. When I say wasting my petrol, I mean using my petrol, because what I've been doing is definitely not been a waste. I don't understand that. No. totally don't understand that. This seems like this is a bit of a long sort of drag down here. We'll get to the end and change my battery in the camera because 100% I'm going to run out of battery after doing that trip through the museum. Looking at that bloody cloud down there. It doesn't look like a cloud anymore. Oh, I think over there, well, you can't see it, but I can. No, we don't want to go there. We want to go straight ahead. I think over there might be the Avalon TV studios. It's a fucking old looking building. Yeah, well, it's now 12:30. If I get up to Fairway Drive, it looks like Fairway Drive, which is just up here, goes across and back onto that motorway. And I think I'm going to forego seeing the beach. Forgo seeing the beach because it doesn't look nice. It looks like it might be starting to rain. And if it starts to rain, I'll essentially get wet, and I do not want to get wet today. I'll save all that for Friday. 100% I'm going to get wet on Friday. Excuse me. But I wish I wasn't going to get wet on Friday, but I just have a feeling that whenever I'm on my bike and I'm heading long distances, it's going to rain. Alright, so if I go right here, this will take me into the Western Hills. Yeah, I'm going to get out of here. That looks like it's going to piss down. Minutes to the CBD. Where's that wind going? Is it worth going in and doing a loop? Where are we going now? Alright, so we're going across the Hutt River. Fuck off, bird. No, it's going to piss down. Let's go right to Upper Hutt. these on so that I'm a bit more visible on this road. Street. I guess we came a fair way. Oh, there's another motorway over there. And we'll head over the Haywoods. Only 19 k's away, so we've never been this way, so we might as well give it a crack. I think this is the old road that you used to have to cross over. Well, maybe it's the same road. Maybe it's the only road that you get to go over the hill to Porirua. From what I understand, the police college is down here. From what I understand. Probably could have made it a trip to the Rimutakas again today, but just wanted to make it something different. I know I'm going to have to do those on Friday, so it'll be quite interesting to do them with a big I was going to say with a big load on, but that sounds terrible. With all my luggage, there you go, with all my luggage on. do that on Friday with me luggage on, so I'll get to see what the bike handles like going up those bloody twisties and in the wind, and whether or not the additional weight from the luggage holds me to the ground like it did. I felt the extra weight, which is probably another, I want to say another 40 kgs of bags and shit that I carried around down here. That extra 40 kilos on the arse end of the bike just seemed to give it more stability in the wind. I guess because it was heavier to move, which kind of stands to reason, I guess. That's physics and maths right there. Science. Science. So I don't know what these hills are called that we've sort of climbed up and now we're dropping down the other side of, but they take you to well, I guess Porirua City. Takes you into Porirua City, but before that there's a whole lot of other shit that you better wander through. Waitangarua? I don't know. Why Tangaroo? Well, new road layout doesn't fucking affect me. Everything's fucking new to me. Slow when wet. It's a concept. Moonshine Road. Moonshine Road, what a fucking name of a road. Oh, I see why there's a road layout. Dead rabbit. I think this is the only way to get back over there as well. I don't think you can go, unless you go down into Wellington and then back around. You could probably do that. Well, we could probably do that actually. Go down the Narrowrunga Gorge or whatever it's called. Down the Narrowrunga Gorge. What are we slowing down here now? It's a 30. Someone's doing a 30. Dude's on the Harley. Going to the dog's kennels. Alright, so this might have been a mistake coming this way with the bloody roadworks and shit. Yes, definitely a mistake coming this way. So, coming back, honestly, I might just go round into Wellington through the gorge. And then back to the Hutt Valley. It'll take a lot longer, but at least I won't be travelling through all this garbage. Alright, so that must be the motorway to Wellington there. If you keep going, I think this is the big interchange. You used to go through this roundabout to get to Parramatta, motorway south to Wellington. Let's do Parramatta straight through. Let's go to Parramatta. That's a So this is the old road, I guess, to go to the back of the police college. Now I know where I am, kind of. High crash area again, Jesus. So this goes around, so Parramatta is like a little, I don't know, inlet town, I guess you'd call it. On this little harbour here. Which I want to say is the Porirua harbour, but I would be wrong. But as you get closer to the coast, look at koi flowering down here this early. Must be a summer tree for us. Yeah. 55 around here, no think so. Quite a unique coastline. It's like quite a lot of rocks. It's very rocky and not a lot of sand. So, yeah. 45. It's obviously a harbour of some sort. There's some black swan up there. Quite lovely around here. The swans obviously enjoy the water. So I think this area is known as Carpety. I think it's Carpety, I'm not sure. I just make stuff up because it sounds like I know what I'm talking about. My wife knows I do that all the time. I just say, yeah, but no, this is how it is. And then she Googles it and tells me I'm wrong. Story of my life. And if we go to the right up here, oh, it's a roundabout again, another roundabout. Browns Bay, alright. This looks fairly exclusive through here. Browns Bay. Maybe it's the same as up in Auckland. Hill. Oh, there's a big wharf down there by the look of it. Let's have a stop there. We'll stop at the wharf, see what that's all about. I don't remember a wharf, but possibly because I've never seen it before. I can't remember a wharf. Oh, it might be just a bridge, not a wharf. Dummy. It's a bridge. Kawasaki. I thought it was a wharf. It's not a wharf, it's a bridge. So we've got to go this way. So that's the motorway to Wellington. This is the road to the police college. And I'm going on the fucking motorway. But I would be up on that little ramp up there to the left. That's the road that takes you down to the college, so we'll go this way. Take the off-ramp at the college. And then we'll turn around and head back, I think, because it's saturated if I go that way. So you're going to turn off at that Waitangaroa Aotea. That's where you want to get off to the police college. At these lights. Could go to the police museum, I suppose. Well, looks like a whole bunch of new recruits are just